What is going on, everyone? Back with another video. It's been quite some time since I posted, mostly just because I've been not really feeling like it. I've just been working on me, working out, and just taking a step back from social media. Essentially, like these last, I don't know, like a long, like probably 4 or 5 years, I've been, constantly posting on social media, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And throughout that time, I've done a lot. I've powerlifted, I bodybuild. These last 2 years, well, it's been almost like a full year, I think, since I posted a YouTube video. So quite some time for real. But I just been really focusing on myself, building a better relationship with God, which has been, the most important thing in my life. And I've always had a relationship with God, but I go through seasons where essentially like my faith is like really strong and I'm super all about God, and then I'll forget about him, maybe because life's going good, everything's going how I wanted it to. So, I don't really think about, my relationship with God, or I'm not, pursuing his word every day. So a lot of things were kind of just like feeling like, like I wasn't really motivated. Like I'm really, I love what I do. I love being a bodybuilder. I'm not gonna complain about anything like that. However, it was just like I felt sort of unfulfilled, or like I was just doing the same thing every single day, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's, it can get kind of boring or repetitive. So I kind of wanted to take a step back from everything and see how like I felt, and see how it would be. It was honestly like a little bit weird, taking off a lot of time. Like I felt like I was being really lazy and I wasn't, living up to my potential per se. However, I felt a lot better, especially as I was, developing my relationship with God. It's been, really nice, but I also feel like kind of bad because, I kind of just like stopped posting really and hadn't really said anything about it. I mean, overall, everything's been going pretty good. I want to move somewhere out of Texas probably, but I don't know where I should go. I know a few people are moving to Arizona, so I think that would be a really cool spot to go to. Basically, what I've been doing is trying to follow what God has, planned for me each day. So, and nowhere near close to how I want to be, or, am I perfect? Nobody is, like we know that, obviously. Why did I make this video? There's really no context behind it besides like I wanted to, let you guys in on what I've been doing, let you know that I'm not dead, that I'm blessed to be here. I want to start bringing more videos to you guys, but they are going to be, more so focused on, God, and, as well as, what I have in my normal videos, because, a lot of people will say like, oh, I believe in God, or like, or I don't believe in God. For me, there's no such thing as a belief, because I know God is real. There's no believing, it's a fact. I know it's the truth, and that's that. So believing is I'm way past that. I have seen him work through me, essentially small miracles, maybe some in other people's eyes, but he's done amazing things for me. He's brought me out of very bad places and taught me how to love, taught me what love is, and anybody who thinks they love anybody that doesn't have a relationship with God, you don't know how to love. And that may be like, oh, that's mean, or, that's not true. Well, it is true, because how are you gonna learn from love if you're not taught by the one who created it? or if you don't have a relationship with him, you're not really realizing all the love that he's given to you. So how are you supposed to realize what love is if you can't even understand it from the person who gives it to you at the highest amount? But God's love is so great. Our human minds are physically unable to understand it, and that is beautiful and amazing. Life has been, I guarantee it has been very difficult for a lot of you guys. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on right now. You got a lot of people breaking up. You got a lot of people getting together. You got a lot of people finding relationships with God. You got a lot of people preaching about God. You got a lot of people, preaching against God. So there's this big separation, and you probably may not have realized it if you're not in the Word or you don't have a relationship with God. Even if you do, if you take a step back and look how the world is going right now, you could see what is actually happening. But, some people don't want to, open up their eyes and look at it. And also, one thing I want to let you guys understand, or let you in on, is there will be times in your life where you simply can't understand something, but pray on it and God will then make it known to you. Examples will be like, you may be going through the worst time of your life right now, sure, and you may be like, why is God doing this to me? Why this? Before my relationship with God, my life was all great. I never had any issues. But that's the issue itself, is you didn't have God, so you don't really know, what your purpose is, and you were just kind of living your own life to what you thought, was fulfilling, or, what would make you happy. But eventually, you're going to get to a point where, that no matter how successful you are, how much money you're making, whatever, if you don't have a relationship with God, you're not going to be happy. You're never going to be fulfilled. So you can either worship money or you can worship God. You cannot worship two masters, okay? So you take a look at riches and they'll be gone. They're fleeting of the wind. Don't waste your time on it. A lot of people spend their whole life working, blow their life away for riches. And some people do, they get tons. They sure are wealthy. However, once they acquire that wealth, God will not let you enjoy it. So he will give you everything you ever wanted, but he's going to make sure you don't enjoy it. He's going to, give your wealth away to other people, or he's going to let somebody else enjoy your wealth, not yourself. Sometimes you do. Very rarely is that going to happen, though, because money is a very interesting thing. It gets people stressed, it gets people worried. The devil uses money to control a lot of people because it runs basically the world right now. You can't really buy anything, you can't get anything, I should say, without money. Barely the air we breathe is free. The water, not free, even though it should be. Food's not free, it should be. A lot of things are not as they should be. A lot of people are going away from God. They're forgetting, God's love and, the fear of God. And, it's a lot of bad is happening. And, I don't want to see, any of my brothers, my sisters, go through, any hardship, struggle, sadness. That's just unfortunately life. We have to go through that to strengthen us, to guide us, to, get us to the places we need to be. Pain is only a small portion. It's a small picture as far as the whole picture goes. Work hard, trust in God, follow his plan, don't stress, don't fear, because if you do, it's just basically saying you're not trusting God's plan for you. I really want to start telling you guys a little bit more about God, and maybe doing like some sort of Bible studies, or a video centered around Christ. I still want to do like some educational workout videos, maybe like some vlogs like normal, but as of now I just really want to spread the word, reach as many people as possible, help out anybody in need, because times are tough right now, man. I mean, we're all struggling. I don't care, who you are, from the richest person to the poorest person. We all got our struggles. And if you say you don't, you're just a liar. And that's silly. However, I understand that this is part of life. I'm sure you know too, because you've been going through stuff your whole life. It hasn't always been good, but there has been a lot of good. And you're here watching this video, right? You're here watching this. Isn't that a blessing? Blessed am I for getting to, talk to you guys, but blessed are we for, waking up and receiving each breath in our lungs, because every day is taken for granted. And I've been wanting to kind of come on and record a YouTube video for probably weeks or months, and there hasn't been a very strong pulling for me to come and make this video until today. And moving forward, I maybe am going to bring out try to bring out one YouTube video a week or something of the sort like that. I really want to do it. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm just essentially putting this YouTube channel to God, and whatever He thinks is what I should do is, I feel like, what I want to do with it. And then I want to use this platform as help for anybody in need. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I feel like we can get a little bit more intimate, for say, and not intimate like you're thinking, but in the Word with God, and just open up to each other, be vulnerable, and maybe hear a good word. And you never know. I definitely feel like God uses me to speak to people sometimes, and a lot of times, I'm serious, I'll say something to a friend, to whomever, and I'll be telling them this big old story or whatever, trying to help them through their problems, and I kind of don't realize what I'm saying, and once I'm done saying whatever I was saying, that individual will be like, wow, that was exactly what I needed to hear. And I'll be like, honestly, dog, I don't even know what I was saying. That wasn't my thoughts. I was just a vessel for God, and He was using me to speak to you, because He knew that you needed a kind word. He knew what you needed to hear, so He wanted me to tell you. And a lot of people don't realize is God talks to us every single day, but we just don't like to listen. We don't like to listen, and or we don't know that He's talking to us. So what I've came to a realization is how in them cartoons you'll have the devil, you'll have the angel on the shoulder. One will be the devil will say all the bad things, the angel will say all the good things. That is real. That is real. You have, your own thoughts, which are pretty neutral. They're neither good or bad. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You have your very negative thoughts, which only come from the devil or the enemy. And then you have your righteous thoughts, or your thoughts that you would be like, huh? Why would I think that? That's not really me, but they're good. Say you were, going past a homeless person, and in your head, you don't normally care about homeless people, but a thought may pop up oh, maybe I should get them something, maybe I should say a kind word to them, maybe I should wave at them, maybe I should just look at them, acknowledge that they're a person. But we don't like to do that, because we don't want them to maybe be all drugged up, or try to take something from us, or we don't have nothing to give to them because we're struggling. But that's just a little silly, because you're driving in your car and they're over here on the side of the road, buddy, I think you got a lot of blessings. You could probably give out one now. So that is, I don't know where I was going with that, like I'm saying, God just uses me. Sometimes I'll be saying something and I'll finish a thought and I'll be like, what the heck? I don't even know. But my camera battery is gonna be dying here soon. It's been so long since I've recorded a YouTube video, since I charged my camera. So I put it on the charger for like 30 minutes and I was super excited to, start talking to you guys that it's almost about to die. So I think I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, if it maybe made you a little bit happy, if I maybe said something or I spoke to you, let me know, comment down below, subscribe, maybe if you want. If not, I thank you for watching. I thank God for you to be alive today, to maybe see any second of this video. If you watch the whole thing, I really do appreciate it. It means more than, words can describe. And I want to let you know that I want you guys to, maybe rely on me in your times of need. If you guys have a specific topic you want me to cover as far as like God goes, you're struggling through lust, divorce, you're arguing with somebody, whatever it may be, let me know, whether it be in the comments. You could, message me on any of my platforms as a little bit more private, and I'll help you as best I can. But I love you guys. I hope you stay blessed. May God bless you, your family, keep you guys safe in all your travels. I thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.